As a side station this week for our trampoline classes, you can put a box beside the trampolines and have the athletes practice doing their shape jumps off a box into a proper landing. With our Tramp intros this week, we're also going to be working on our hand knee drop, front drop, making sure that we have tight body positions, elbows all the way out and our feet off of the trampoline in our front drop position. Don't let them move on to the front drop portion until their hand knee drop is done properly. Our third station for our Tramp intros is going to be our tuck jumps, pike jumps, and straddle jumps, doing 3 of each shape, working on getting into a good shape, and then a motorcycle when we're done jumping. Our second station for our Tramp intros is going to be our bum drop, half turn to feet, and motorcycle. Our first station for our Tramp intros this week is going to be 10 controlled straight jumps in a row with arm circles to a motorcycle. This week for both our Tramp intros and inters, we're going to be working on our bridges. Obviously, if a kid's bridge is really good, you can use any variation of this, help them kicking over, lifting one leg or the other. And if it's too hard, you can use a box for them to either put their hands or their feet on to make it a little easier. This week for both our Tramp intros and our Tramp inters, we're going to be working on our donkey kicks. So they'll put their hands on the box and kick their heels higher and higher and higher, over and over and over again, as many times as they can, and then stop. This week for our Tramp intros, we're going to be working on our power hurdle. So they'll start with their arms up by their ears, bend their knees, swing, big jump into a step and reach. This week with both our Tramp intros and inters, we're going to be working on a back handspring drill. So they'll start with their arms up by their ears, touch their toes and slap up as fast as they can to an open hip. Make sure that their back is pushed right up against that cheese mat before they go. If they're too far away, it won't work. Okay, this week for our Tramp intros and inters, we're going to be doing some really high jumping routines onto a height. So this can be a crash mat or whatever mats are nearby. You can stack more mats on to make them higher for your kids. Routine-wise, you can use any of the shape jumps to combine them for a straight jump, a spotter jump, and a dismount, and a motorcycle landing onto the height.